Hey guys, welcome back to Dish Nation. My guest today needs no introduction. He's a singer. He is an actor. He's a humanitarian. He's sold over 70 million records worldwide. He's the king of Latin pop. It's Ricky Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, man? How you doing? So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. So I guess my first question is what was it like working? I know you had to put on that mocap suit. Like, is that thing tight? Is it hot?
It is really tight and it's hot, but it was the first time I did it. So for me, it was like a brand new toy, and let's do it and let's do it right. Because I beat myself up like crazy if things don't go well. But then I had my director with me, always challenging me and pushing me to do different moves. And then the final outcome was amazing.
Okay, now I know that you wrote in your book that when you were starting your career, you were cognizant of your accent, but this role really embraces everything about you. What was that like?
It was beautiful because obviously when we start doing research, bullfighting is big in Spain and in Colombia and in Mexico. So where are we going to go? Are we going to go Castilian? Are we going to go from, the accent of Medellin, perhaps, or Mexican? But at the end of the day, we were free to be who we are and create this unique identity on this little doll who for sure is super Machiavellic, and he is manipulative, and he's a liar and very stubborn.
It's foolproof. You are proof that there are fools. Fools, 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 fools. Fool.
What do your kids think when they see you on TV? Because I know your twins are old enough. They know what you do, obviously. And, you have younger kids. But what do your kids think about when they see you on TV?
Oh, Dad, this is really cool. The little ones, not yet. I am yet to press play with them in the room. And I just cannot wait because when I was working on this character, I would scream the lines walking around the house randomly, and I would, start singing the song, and they would be like, "What? We lost our dad. He's crazy now." But at the end of the day, when I press play and they hear what I was doing, that's where the magic's gonna come.
Okay, now Ricky, I have a list of Spanish phrases, and I want you to help me. Tell me if I'm pronouncing them correctly. I want to basically get a Spanish lesson with Ricky Martin.
Bring it on.
Okay. First one, and I think you might recognize this. Te extraño porque vive en mi tu recuerdo.
Te extraño porque vives en mi recuerdo. I miss you because you still live in my memory of what used to be my memory. It's very beautiful. Te extraño. I miss you because you still live in my memory.
Okay, second one. Te olvido a cada minuto lo intento.
Intento means intent. I try. So te extraño. I miss you, and I try to forget you all the time. That's more or less what it's about. That song is very beautiful. It's one of my first solo ballads.
Thank you, Ricky. I thought the movie was so awesome. I appreciate you. I feel like you've lived such a big life in such a short period of time. When you kind of look in the rearview mirror of all you've lived up to this point, what do you see?
I see a kid that his dreams came true at a very young age. At the age of 12, I told my dad that I wanted to be a singer, an artist, and he had no idea how he was going to help me. But I would tell him at 5 o'clock, this building, we will have an audition. And all of a sudden in 1984, I hopped on a plane and I never came back. And it's my life. I don't regret it. Right now, if my kids ask me to do the same, I would support them. I would be very frustrated if I didn't feel the support of my parents back then.
And now you're changing the way that we hear things, because now you're getting into the tech game. And
oh man.
I gotta, because I'm obsessed with technology. So I've read about this kind of audio, but kind of explain to me what's happening.
So in the middle of the madness that I was going through with this lockdown, I told my team, we're going to create something that is of impact, and I want to focus on healing. And I don't know, but immersive audio has been there since the 70s, and I was reintroduced to immersive audio, and I said, this is what we're going to work on, and we're going to make this perfect, and we're going to make this individual. Like every musician is going to be able to come and play with the technique that we've created, patent pending, by the way, and they are going to be able to see how their own sound is evolving. Because at the end of the day, what we've created is the next logical step of music evolution. We would watch television in black and white and then in color. We never went back to black and white. Same thing with mono sound and then digital and the CD and then streaming. And this is where we are. This is the next step. But with this, I am going to be able to also work on health, because to have instruments flying around your head, which is the technique that we've created, we can also work with meditational apps, and we can feed that new tentacle that is growing out of orbital audio. It is very special, and the excitement of the people, the artists, the musicians that are working with it at the moment is like I've never seen before. And I've been doing this for many, many years, and orbital audio is here to change our lives.